Hi everyone, and welcome to an Aviation Careers podcast update. I'm here at Lakeland Linder International Airport. This is our new home here. I was going to kind of give you a quick tour and a look inside, but not much to see in there, so I'd rather bring you out here on the ramp. Also, I'd like to see and hear your opinion as to whether you like these videos as far as the quick updates that I'm going to start doing for Aviation Careers podcast. These updates are going to be questions that usually come in off the YouTube channel, but there are also going to be questions that come in both from our feedback at aviationcareerspodcast.com. Put the code in here to get out to the ramp. So one of the things that I want to do is continually make some of these videos for you. So please, again, thumbs up or thumbs down as to whether you like these or not. We're going to try to do like I said, about one question every so often as far as questions that you answer. So before we get started with that question, I just wanted to say thanks for listening, and also wanted to give you a quick tour behind me as to what we have out here on the ramp. Of course, this is the old Piper building behind me. This is the old Piper aircraft, the Cheyenne facility, and down on the side there is the part of the facility where they actually used to do a lot of the manufacturing. Also down past that is where Polk State College is, and that's where the simulators were for the Cheyenne. So that's all the way down there on the other end. So, and we're going to go take a walk out on the ramp. I'm going to answer a question from listener mail. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on the link below if you're interested in getting updates on these type of topics. It's kind of this is not quite as produced as many of our other things, so I was just wondering if you kind of like this, how I'm just extemporaneously talking about different topics. So let us take a look at our first question. So our first question comes in. I'm going to read this real quick, and then we'll kind of walk and answer it as I go out to the ramp, because I want to kind of show you around the airport. Comes in from somebody from the YouTube channel. Says, Carl, would it be better to call and ask if a company is hiring, or should I just show up with a resume? I just completed my commercial multi-engine rating, and I want to apply for a company, but it's an hour drive from where I live. Let's talk a little bit about that. I'm not a big fan of just calling and asking if somebody is hiring. I do like to find out if they're hiring, or do that kind of a personal touch. Not really a big fan of just cold calling, because that also gives them an opportunity to just say no. Going out to the airport, that's number two. That's a good option. But the one thing I really would like is if you went out to the airport, kind of a warm kind of call, not a cold call like you're talking about and asking for if they have jobs or not, but it's actually getting out there and just figuring out who the people are. Go on the internet, find out who the employers are, find out who the main characters are, the main players, the owners, the CEO, and the other folks that are involved with the company. Don't just go out there blindly. I'm a big fan of a warm call, not a cold call, kind of like you're talking about there. But if you don't have any other resources, you don't know anybody there, your car is broken down or whatever, of course you can call and ask if they're hiring. They can just say no, but then that's the end of the conversation. We don't want to have an end to that conversation. So I think it's really important for you to go ahead and try to move out there and talk to them in person and show them who you are. Because honestly, you got to remember, we're hiring people. People hire people. We don't just go out and hire pilots. We're hiring other people that we think would be a good fit in our organization. So I think that's really important that you are able to do that and bring forth the fact that you are an individual and you're somebody that can make a difference in that organization. So yes, I would get your resume together. I wouldn't just call them and say if they're hiring. An hour away, that's not too far. I know it's a ride, but it might be worth it after. So this is not either or. After you do some research. Do some research first. Find out what they're doing, where their bases are, or if they're a flight school, who the chief instructor is, those kind of things. That's what I really suggest is you doing that. Because one of the things that I found is in anything in life, again, it's people hire people. And that's really important to realize. Well, hopefully that answered your question. I'm kind of hoping you'll like some of these impromptu questions that we're doing, the Aviation Careers podcast updates. I really enjoy bringing them to you because it kind of gives me a chance to talk to you directly. And it's a more personal approach, I think, for me to actually get to know you and get to know what your questions are and give you a little tour also of airplanes and You know, who wants to just listen to a podcast and not see airplanes? I mean, gosh, look at this right here. I mean, what a great day it is to be here at the airport. We're here at Lakeland Linder International Airport. Don't want to forget that if you want to come by and say hello and visit us in the building, this ramp out here, they call it the Academy ramp. And if you want to come see us, one of the things I really appreciate you're doing is call us first. Because a lot of you know I still do a lot of flying, so I'm in the air a lot of times. Also, I'm not in the office every time because I'll be out or I'll be podcasting, I'll do some recording, we do the career counseling. So please shoot us an email. With this COVID thing going on, I know that's going to pass. The rules keep changing, so of course you got to get an update as to whether you can come back out to the airport and talk to us. But it's been a wonderful day. I mean, it's beautiful out. It's a wonderful day to fly. What isn't a wonderful day to fly? So hopefully you enjoyed this update. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell if you want to get notified about more things like this. And hopefully we'll be out flying with our friends right here in an airplane next time, doing a video just like this. Safe flying out there. We'll talk to you next episode. And I can't wait to hear your comments on this video. Please thumbs up or thumbs down whether you like this type of format as far as me answering your questions. Take care now and safe flying.